Welcome everyone to Quickbooks Online tutorials. My name is Fula Kamara and I am the founder of F Kamara CPA. I am a CPA and a Quickbooks Online Pro advisor. This series is your one-stop shop for mastering Quickbooks Online, a powerful tool that will simplify and streamline your business financial management. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced business owner, we have got something for everyone. From setting your account to tracking income and expenses to creating detailed financial report, we have got it all covered. Our videos are packed with practical tips and step-by-step instructions. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you will never miss a video. Without further ado, let's get started. Welcome back. Our topic for today is identifying the right QuickBooks Online subscription for a client. So we have different types of subscription in QuickBooks. So we have the self-employed. This option is designed specifically for independent contractors who file Schedule C of the 1040 tax form. It supports a maximum of one user. And then we have the simple start. This option is designed for sole proprietors, LLC partnerships, and other small businesses with basic needs. It supports a maximum of one user as well. And then we have the essential. So this option includes all features of simple start, but with additional functionalities for businesses with more complex needs. However, it is not suitable for clients with needs to track inventory, create purchase orders, or manage budget. It supports a maximum of 3 users. And then we have the plus. This option is designed for small businesses that employ staff, manage inventory, track multiple jobs, and need budgeting capabilities. It supports a maximum of 5 users. And then finally, we have the advanced. This option is for growing businesses that are approaching mid-market size. It supports a maximum of 25 users. Now we know the various types of subscription that are available. So now gathering requirements. When gathering information about the client, you need to use the new client checklist, the one that we went over yesterday. If you are new to this channel and you want to know, you want to see the walkthrough of the client checklist, please refer to chapter 2. I have a whole playlist that you can take a look at. So in the client checklist, you need to know the 3 W's and the 1 H. That is understanding who the client is, what they need, when they need it, and how they want it done. So the who is talking about to know your client and their goals and understand their background. The what is talking about understand the structure of the client's business. The when talks about determining how often the client run reports and be aware of their internal and external deadlines. Then also the last one, which is the H, consider how you can help the client by planning the deliverables, whether be it the 15 days, the 30th day, and the 60 and the 90th day mark. So like I said, please refer to chapter 2 for a walkthrough of the client checklist. I've explained the client checklist in chapter 2, so that will help you understand the information that you will need to obtain from the client and the relevant questions that you need to answer in order to assess the client's needs. because it has like the chapter 2. The client checklist has the client profile tab, and then which has just like, which is the company profile, and then we also have what is called the need assessment, where the functionality that the client may need and helps you better understand their business. And then we also have the QuickBooks Online features and solution tabs, which is there. This tab helps you and your clients to identify the best solution that you can select from these various subscription level. So that tab is there to help you decide which solution works best for the client. And then the mileage tab, this is used to collect profile information about the client's vehicle. So like I said, I've already gone through this in chapter 2. So we have like questions that you can ask the client for the respective areas. We have like the sales and receivable. So for the sales and account receivable, we want to ask if they need invoices for their product, and then we also want to ask if they are going to make any estimates for projects, and then we also want to know if they will be collecting any sales tax, and then if they have different prices for different customers, wherein they are setting like price rules. So we want to know that. And then for the expense and the account payable, expense and account payable, we want to know if the client offer products for which they need to buy components. And then we want to know if the client have any loan in order for them to set up the company. That is, if they obtain funding from third party on a credit basis. That is, if they took a loan to set up the company. Then if they say yes, then we want to know if they are going to be making any repayment of that loan. Then we also look at the bills. If their bills need any approval, maybe they might have a first person approval, or maybe they might have like a second person approval. So we want to know if there is any approval level by someone else before they can pay their bills. Then also we want to see if they have like multiple currencies, if they trade in multiple currencies, because we also have to configure that in QuickBooks Online. And then for the payroll and the employee and payroll. So for the employee and payroll, we want to know if the business is run solely by the owner, or are there any employees. Even though yes, like for LLC and the sole proprietor, because most of the time they do have employees as well. So for employees and payroll, is the business run solely by the owner, or are there employees? So we want to know if there are employees. How many employees does the client have? We want to know the number of employees. Do they offer a retirement plan like 401k or any other employee benefit like health insurance? We want to know that. That is if we're setting up the payroll. And then we want to know how they track the time. That is, how do they track? Are they paying their employees on an hourly basis? If they are paying by hourly, how do they track time? And then we also want to know other expense tracking. So for other expense tracking, we want to, this is where we capture other expenses. Then the company might track mileage and income tax in that tab. Then we also want to know like the other daily needs. So for the other daily needs, this is where you track any inventory tracking requirement the client may have. So you also have to be aware that QuickBooks Online uses the FIFO method. That is the first in, first out. And then we also want to know like industry specific requirement. So for the industry specific requirements, we may need to anticipate any pinpoint or industry specific needs. Like for example, we want to know like the client industry to understand what are the specific requirements in that industry that they operate. And then for if we also want to know if there is going to be any need for specialized application, you may need to use the specialized application tab to identify any additional apps that fully cater to their needs. And then we also want to know like their reporting needs. So their reporting need, we want to know which report that best work for them, like what kind of report and how often do they run those reports. Like we want to know if maybe they might need just the balance sheet every month or the P&L, or maybe both. Like they might need the balance sheet and the P&L, that is the profit and loss. And then they may also need like the AR aging report. So we want to know all that kind of requirement. And then also we want to know about other requirements. So do they have any other solutions they would like to convert to QuickBooks? Like if they had like a QuickBooks desktop, do they have any QuickBooks desktop that they would like to convert to QuickBooks Online? And then we also want to know the total. We want to know the total number of transactions per month. You can use this section to assess the transactional volume and the scope of the client's business. If the client has large volume of data they may need. So if the client has a large volume of data, meaning they may need the QuickBooks Online Advanced. So that's the end of Chapter 3. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any video. See you in the next video. Thank you.